the past 9 years on YouTube, I have become a master of mobile shooters. So today I want to give you a list of 10 of the best mobile shooting games of all time. You can thank me later because this list is a banger. The first game on the list is none other than the OG Modern Combat 5. Why is this one on the list? Well, it's simple. It's one of the oldest and best old school shooters on the game, getting many people into the shooter genre on mobile. This one released like 9 or 10 years ago and is still having an active community of shooter gamers inside of it here today. People that would even go as far as saying this is still their favorite mobile shooter today, 10 years later, with all the competition that we're about to share with you guys on the list. I love this one because it has some of those OG style gameplay mechanics before things got convoluted. Like now, today, in all the modern games. This one though is basic, fun, with a bunch of depth to it as well. So it's got the basic simplicity of gameplay, but it has enough depth to keep you entertained and going literally for years. You can't go wrong going this one, whether you tried it back 10 years ago or you're jumping in today. You gotta kiss the ground that this one walks on. I'm talking about PUBG Mobile, all right? PUBG Mobile brought Battle Royale and made it a staple on mobile. Now, no, it was not the first, but it was the first to still stick around today, and one that actually got me involved in mobile shooters and actually in love with the genre. Guys, don't you remember back 6 years ago, maybe now, I participated in the Player Well-Known campaign, the first ever tournament for PUBG Mobile? Yeah, and we won the thing as well. It was actually incredible, but this is probably one of the best Battle Royale specific mobile shooters on the platform. It has been from day one, when the lobby had nothing in it but your character and go into a match, to now where it is loaded with a whole bunch of things that you can do, bunch of things that you can buy as well, and cosmetics galore. I remember looking at this game in the beginning saying, everyone looks the same, there's no really cool cosmetics. Well, that has clearly changed over the years. Graphics are decent inside of the game as well, and the gameplay is just absolutely epic, competitive, and great to bring your friends into. If someone says you're going wrong by playing PUBG Mobile, you could look at them and say, you're an idiot. And then there is Call of Duty Mobile, my personal favorite of everything on today's list. Why? Because I was a big Call of Duty player back on console. Modern Warfare 2 was my jam. And I'll tell you what, this game reminds me a lot of that. It has, always will, and, well, I guess that's it. It always has and it always will. I still play this one to this day, not regularly, but I'll log in from time to time when I'm getting the itch for some shooter action. This one definitely gives me what I'm looking for. It not only has Battle Royale, it has a lot of those old school game modes as well, which I absolutely love, like a old school team deathmatch. Or maybe I want to go into free-for-all or domination. Yeah, remember those game modes when they were just awesome back in the day? And it's also got zombies too, which nothing else has. All right, and we can't ignore Free Fire. Now, this is not the biggest here in North America, but globally, this may be the most popular mobile shooter ever. Yeah, it looks a lot like PUBG Mobile, and it probably took a bit from it. I don't even know how that all started, but what I do know is this game to this day is still absolutely popular and played by millions of players. So although this isn't one that I would flock to, there's nothing I can say but positive things about it being one of the leaders in players of all mobile shooting games, and better than most mobile games in general. Free Fire, man, don't sleep on it. All right, so here's another one that I actually love. This one's very different. It's called Shadowgun Legends. Yeah, we featured it here in the channel a few times. Why? Because the game is good, man, which is why it's on the top 10 of all time list. Here, you have PvE battles, and you also have PvP. There's campaign missions that you can go through to unlock different weapons, upgrade your character. You can engage in the entire character HUD world where everyone kind of coagulates together, finds friends, and engages in activities. You could run a bunch of tasks, get a bunch of gear, buy a bunch of stuff with in-game currency, and then you can take it into PvP. I've always found this game to be a good time. And again, this one's an old one as well. 9, 8 years old, something like that. It's right around there. Definitely a great shooter. Different than any others that you'll find on the platform. So it's one that definitely stands out today. Do I love it as much as Call of Duty Mobile? No. But it's close. And in a world of so many different shooters, someone's got to come out and try and do something different and maybe even better. Enter Bloodstrike. This is another Battle Royale style game that came out and that is competing with a PUBG Mobile and things alike. It's also a really good game. It looks great, it plays great, it has a lot of great cosmetics and upgrades, and it's just a really overall good shooter. Is it one of the best on the list? Probably not. It's probably not. But, you know, it's one that is worthy of being on the list, that's still very played today, and that has some really great gameplay mechanics that differentiate it from, well, some of the others that have been out for a longer time. And you know what I really freaking miss? This one's no longer out. It's not available on mobile anymore, but man, we have to talk about it. Apex Legends Mobile. I wish this game wasn't pulled off the shelf because it was one of my favorite shooters. I thought it was done so well for mobile. Plus, I kind of spanked in the game too, so I always felt really great about dominating people. But it was another great Battle Royale style game, and you guys know Apex Legends. You know how the game plays, you know how it works. Same type of mechanic here on mobile. It was actually incredible. This is the one game on the game list today that I'm saying is one of the best ever that's not even out anymore. That's saying something. Bring back Apex Legends Mobile. Oh yeah, how about Delta Force? Another one that's really cool. This one has that realism to it. First person shooter where you could not only run around with the gun in hand, taking everyone out, but instead you could also go and do some vehicular combat, which I quite like. I think the realism inside of this one is really what makes it stand out. It makes you feel like you're playing an old Call of Duty or even Battlefield style campaign mission. I love that about this game. It's definitely the standout mechanic, and this is one that's also available on PC and on mobile. Actually, quite a few of the IPs we're looking at here today are on both platforms, which is really cool. I like the crossover stuff going, and I think there should be more of it. This one's not bad. Arena Breakout. What to say about Arena Breakout? Another good shooter. It also has that realism in it as well. It's another one that was really pumped up pretty big by the development team when it was being released, and the gameplay actually stands up with a lot of the competition. What I like about some of the shooters that are coming out now, including this one, are they really do focus on realism. When you look at this and compare it to a PUBG Mobile or a Call of Duty Mobile, there's a clear difference in what the graphics of the game look like and how immersive the game actually is. The question is this something that's desired by the player base, or are players looking for more the older school style look and feel? I guess that's determined by the player themselves. What do you like? Now, we should not ignore arena style shooters. There are 0 so far on the list today, and there needs to be at least one. There could probably be more. But T3 Arena, yeah, it dropped back in 2022, is one of the best. Bringing elements of Overwatch, 3v3 combat that's freaking so much fun, graphics that are incredible in my opinion, and heroes that you could play as, all with beautiful special abilities, all in a nice little arena so you could fight it out in a nice tournament style gameplay with other players. So if you want something like Overwatch but on mobile, this is going to be the best option for you. Now, another good one is Frag Pro Shooter. I'm playing that one now as well, but this one just, it's a little bit better. And this is weird because I'm putting on a best of all time list a game that hasn't even launched yet. It's launching soon. I'm talking about Rainbow Six Mobile. I'm anticipating that although this has not yet released, that it will be one of the best mobile tactical shooters on the platform. That's my thought. That's my anticipation. I think a lot of people will agree with me in that, but it is yet to be proven, which is why it's here at the end of the video. A video which was brought to you by a real man, not some very foreign person putting together an AI video that knows absolutely nothing about mobile games. Yeah, I'm a real dude. That's why you watch this channel. That's why you subscribe. And that's why you check me out over on my blog, echogaming.io. I'll see you guys in my next video.